Hello everyone. Today
Guys, Forsaken
we're gonna be watching the April Fool update just got bigger in Forsaken. This YouTuber made it. Subscribe to him like I'm doing right now. Yep. Subscribe to him, put all and like this video of YouTube channel. His YouTube channel I can't talk. His YouTube channel will be in the description below. And let's get started.
just made some big moves for the next update. New game passes potentially on the way, possible new killers being teased, and even more changes coming. Let's get into it. So there are many upcoming killers planned for Forsaken.
Oh, Zark. I can't never pronounce his name.
One of those killers is Cool Killer. He is based on the Cool Killer from old asymmetrical horror games on Roblox, such as Midnight Horror. Bowls Necrosis mentioned that the Cool Killer animations were completed back in January 2025. The only things missing were the intro and outro. We already had all of the movement animations finished, including the walk, the run, and even the slash animations. Cool Killer has different abilities, such as a chainsaw and an attack animation similar to Gashing Wound. We also saw a potential intro that could have been used, as well as an outro. It really looked like this killer was completely ready and supposed to release very early on. The design was meant to take inspiration from Maximumid's original Roblox Cool Killer. That version had the minion staff, and this Forsaken version would have included it as well. Coconut even posted some of the concept art for what Cool Killer's new model is supposed to be. It's also worth mentioning that a lot of animations were done for Doombringer, Azure, and other characters. We haven't seen most of those yet, but they are expected to receive new animations and updated models. Some players are annoyed with abilities that spawn minions, as they aren't fun to go against, which is why the minion staff is not liked. However, many people are still anticipating the release of Cool Killer, with some players want more variety instead of only deplore killers, and they'd like to see more fun and different killers added to the game. There's also the idea that his skins could be different flavors, changing his colors, face, and even parts of the model. Could we see the return of this killer in 2026?
Maybe. For April Fool, yeah.
With Forsaken, there are only 2 game passes that you can buy, which are the VIP and Extra Emote Hole passes. However, recently there were a bunch of new game passes that appeared, which someone managed to find. Voxov mentioned that some of them are going to be used for something or are placeholders, and the rest are just jokes. The first one is Hi Guys, which is just a Kami potion, a classic item on Roblox. This could potentially be used for some sort of event, as the potion basically shoots lasers and lets you fly. Then there's the new Game Pass. Some people think this could relate to Zombie King, another upcoming killer that hasn't really been spoken about in a while. Since the badge shows zombies, it could mean an upcoming zombie game mode where the killer has to survive against a never-ending spawn of survivors, similar to Infected in Call of Duty. There's also one that is clearly a joke, called Bro Is That Bull D, which definitely won't be coming to the game unless it's for April Fools. Another obvious joke one is Colgate toothpaste, and this one is for sure coming to the game, right? Well, make sure to give me your Robux and I will release Colgate toothpaste before the devs do. Then we have the Admin Powers Game Pass, which is most likely another joke. However, it could work as a feature that gives you admin commands to use in private matches to mess around with your friends, similar to Doors, where you can customize the game with different things to choose from. Some people have suggested that one of the Game Passes might allow killers to emote, or that the Earth Day Game Pass could return. That Game Pass previously included a bunch of limited skins that haven't been re-released since last year, and all the money made from it went to a good cause, so we can hope for it to return. Others are asking whether new game modes will be coming, since the game has mostly stayed the same since launch. Adding new modes would definitely bring more variety and make the game feel less repetitive. As of now, we don't know which Game Pass will actually be coming to the game, but which one do you think is most likely to release? There have been many polls going on in the Discord, with Hytoko and the devs asking questions about killers. One of the polls asked if an SCP were to be added to the game as a killer, and it mentioned several SCPs like 035, 096, and more. However, out of all the options, the one that won was a new map based on SCP-3008. This does not confirm that it will come to the game. It was just to see what the fanbase would like to see added. Hytoko also asked what kind of killer playstyle players would be interested in. There were many different options, but the main one that won was a duo killer. This would allow you to swap between two killers in-game, meaning you could leave one in a certain area of the map, switch to the other, and keep alternating between them. Additionally, when choosing between a zoner killer and a mimic killer, the mimic option won. This is interesting, as it would likely involve shapeshifting into a survivor and deceiving other players. What new killer would you want to see come to the game? There was a special unreleased skin given to Pickett for hosting the event, and it was the Man Veronica skin. This is currently one of the rarest skins in the game, as it's tied to the upcoming April Fool's update. The skin basically turns V gray and gives her the classic Man Roblox face. It was only given to those who were in the Charity Streams private server, meaning only 9 people have it right now. However, it is not dev exclusive and will be available once the April Fool's update releases. Now that an April Fool's update is confirmed, we'll likely see the return of some highly requested skins like One Eggs, which had a bunch of voice lines, and even a custom chase theme. Isaac confirmed during the charity stream that this skin will be coming back. There won't be any OG variants like the Christmas skins, since the April Fool's skins aren't meant to be limited to players who got them in 2025, so everyone will have access to them. We could also see the return of the MX skin, which got redesigned a while ago, and the Insane Streamer skin based on German 985. There might even be a different John skin for Shedletsky, since the previous one was refunded to everyone last April. On top of that, we'll probably get brand new skins with this update as well. What else do you think could be included in this April Fool's update? So, with there being a range of new Aberrant skins potentially coming, one that is now highly anticipated by fans is the Slasher Aberrant skin. We now have Alexis Funny currently working on it, and this skin is based off Jason. Alex showcased Jason's mask with a broken hole that seems to show off his eye, while still keeping the usual hockey mask style that Jason wears. He also mentioned the original Roblox version of Jason's hockey mask, saying that this design is mixed with it to make it unique and give it a different style instead of being exactly like Jason. With this, Spain has already made a combination of both masks. Friday the 13th inspired Aberrant Slasher design. It's still very incomplete, but we could definitely see this concept become something in the future if Alex manages to finish it. On top of that, there has been a massive fan-made concept video by Mr. Purple featuring a brand new intro. The skin mainly shows Slasher carrying the iconic axe Jason uses, alongside a classic Roblox knife. We even see updated walking and running animations, with him being much taller and bigger than the regular Slasher. The stun animation resembles the one from Friday the 13th, and we also get a new M1 and kill animation. His behead uses the axe to swing across, and Gashing Wound, both miss and hit, has a full combo using both weapons. Raging Pace uses the Necrobloction charge up and can even be used to kill a survivor, with custom animations for behead and Gashing Wound included. This skin concept also features multiple custom kill animations against every survivor, with Raging Pace having its own unique variations as well. And finally, we get a full outro. What do you think of this Aberrant skin? A detective board with Jane Doe in the background. She was probably investigating something connected to multiple characters, including Dignity, who now seems to have connections with Noli and potentially a teaser tied to that. We also saw 7 and 7 not—
Bro, I think Dignity and Jane Doe would be— I know Jane Doe 100% will be a survivor, but Dignity, I think he would be a survivor too, bro. Or a killer, maybe. Cause ain't he got an only skin, so maybe he would be a killer. Not sure, but I think oh my god, I can't talk. I think the Dignity would be a survivor though. Anyways, sorry for the pause. Let's keep going.
Knowing anything about the situation, Bilderman being called lazy and somehow blamed for everything, Shedletsky potentially knowing something, and Bright Eyes appearing completely safe. Then there was Dussaker and, of course, John Doe. It could potentially be Jane Doe trying to bring her lover, John Doe, back to normal after he was corrupted and went on a rampage from being programmed to kill all the survivors. It seems Bilderman is the main person getting blamed for John Doe's corruption, with people theorizing that Dignity might not just remain a Noli skin and could instead become a survivor in Forsaken. That would be one of the biggest twists if Dignity were finally released in that way. Many of these
Yeah, that'll be
characters now
cool,
seem
bro.
to be
I
becoming
actually
canon
did
within the
before I
Forsaken
read.
lore, but with just this teaser image, there is still a lot more to uncover about Jane Doe and her journey to figure out what caused John Doe's corruption. So Forsaken looks like it's making big changes for the next update. What would you want to see come to the game?
Subscribe to him, like you said. Subscribe.
Subscribe and hit the bell for more Forsakening it.
Yep, subscribe to him, bro. Good, great YouTuber, bro. Subscribe to him. But all like the video again, and yeah. So I guess this is the end of the video. It's gonna be a short video. I was making up like Among Us like video, but I can't really do that now because it didn't upload because it was like too much. It was too long. So I might make like this is gonna be like my only video. Tomorrow I will make another video. I'm at least try to make another video if I even could. But if I can't, sorry. This might be the only video, and live stream on Twitch. They might be like need that for like the whole month, bro. I don't know, but I don't know when I will post back. So yeah. See if like and subscribe, and see everyone later. Bye.